Every year, millions of men and women live out their lives behind bars. They are family members, older brothers, favorite sisters, or firstborn sons, and most are fathers and mothers.
Well, when my wife first went to prison, I was left with 3 children. One was a newborn. 30 days after she's given birth, she went to prison. My 2 daughters one was 7 and one was 5. And at that time, I was just praying that God would, help me through this.
My friends, if they would come over to my house, they would ask, "Where's your mom?" I would say she's doing a business trip. It's a special business trip, but it's what I say.
People look at my kids and they say, you're a good father, but, in reality, it was Jesus Christ that raised my kids.
96% of the people in jail or prison today will be returning to the community, your community. They will shop in the stores where you shop. They will stand in line behind you at the bank, and they will walk in the park where your children play. What happens to their lives and the lives of their families while they are in jail? What happens when they get out?
Each and every person had come across my path, including my parents, my children, and friends and family. Nobody was safe. My father passed away while I was sitting in a jail cell. That if this is how the rest of my life was going to be, then I didn't want to live anymore. But if there was a God and there was a new way, I was willing to do whatever it takes. Immediately, God began to move in my life. He brought in chaplains and volunteers to minister to me, to share the love of Christ.
For this man, change happened because a chaplain and volunteers with the Good News Jail and Prison Ministry were there when he was ready to hear about a loving, forgiving God who had a plan for his life. Will you be there to help this man and this woman when they need you most?
Oh, here I am again, going back to prison for a 3rd time. Life just out of control. I feel hopeless. I feel like I'm going nowhere. Now, for the last 15 years, I've had the opportunity to proclaim the message of Jesus Christ, of hope and grace, in some very familiar territories. Can God change someone like me? Yes, He can.
Do you want to impact families, change lives, and heal your community through God's message? One Day for Change is making a difference, and you can be part of that change.
For me, part of my journey into this place was simply obeying the Lord. What I've seen is that for the women who are incarcerated in this jail, when I come in for that one day, that 1 hour on one day, God can change a life. I'd forgotten the joy that it is to pray with somebody as they surrender their life to the Lord.